Welcome to SpookShow Gravy Creature Feature.
House of Mystery.
From 19.
Oh, Jesus.
She don't even know. She don't even
It's
know.
old.
I don't know why we sat in here with these people. They don't know.
I can leave.
1934. She did this cast facts. I don't see how she didn't see that, but it's only 61 minutes, guys. We just got done watching this movie on. We watched it on YouTube. You can watch it on Tubi as well, but it wasn't that bad. It had the ape in it. You know, it was a lot of ape. It had a lot of apes in those old, somewhat horror movies. This wasn't really considered a horror movie, though. There was an ape killing people, but it's not really considered a horror movie.
I beg to differ. In Wikipedia, every
Yeah,
time I
they-
saw
they
it,
said
it called it a horror movie.
Okay, because I didn't really look at it like that. But I mean, if there's an ape, there were so many apes in horror movies back in the early days. I think they had a lot
Easy
of
costume.
Yeah, easy costume to make and to have, and there was a lot of people.
No
certain people-
makeup you had to
Yeah,
do.
certain people just always played the apes. You know. So yeah, I mean
How hard is
this
that?
guy that was in there, he was in several other movies playing the ape, and we were watching that thing the other night with the one guy that always played apes.
Bob something?
Burns.
Is that his name? I don't
Yeah.
know.
He just died in December. He was a big collector. He had all the cool collection that everybody always wanted, and I don't know who. They said they don't know who's getting all the stuff. They have speculation, but they don't know who, because his wife had already died. So, you know, guys don't know what we're talking about. Probably no. So
Google it.
yeah. I got on another new shirt, Captain Spaulding, The Murder Ride. I had another Captain Spaulding shirt years ago that said The Murder Ride and stuff, but it wore out, you know, from years ago. And what do you think of the Captain Spaulding House of a Thousand Corpses movie?
I ain't watching that, but I watched the parts with him.
Okay.
I'm
What'd you-
Gory.
I-
Didn't like
That's
it.
disgusting.
I didn't
Sick.
really care for it.
I don't like
actually
my horror like
when
that.
when Rob Zombie said he was going to do a movie years ago, and I was excited. It's like, oh, Rob Zombie, he'll do something a little clever, a little more hauntedly, spookedly and stuff. It wasn't. It was just a typical run
How
of the mill.
gross can I make this?
There's killers and they're killing. It's like, oh God, Rob
Skinning
Zombie.
people,
I really expected so much more from him with that, and I was so disappointed when he came out with House of Zombie. The character of Captain Spaulding, that was a good character. It's a shame it was wasted on this movie, but I like Captain Spaulding. We like Captain Spaulding, but this movie. It's a shame he was in it. It just brought him down. I think. I don't like House of a Thousand Corpses. Devil's Rejects was even worse. Not good. Not good. I'm
sorry, but I haven't liked any of Rob Zombie's movies.
The Monsters. I like the Monsters.
That was okay.
Yeah, I like the Monsters because he went in the right route there. He don't do that. It is so easy to make horror movies that are just about killing people, nutballs killing people. Everybody does that. Jeez, anybody can think of that. That's why I was so disappointed in him making that movie. It was just, I thought he could do so much better, and he started off like that, and then he did the remakes of Halloween. I mean, come on, we get it. They're handing you money and using your name to, And the remake of Halloween was bad, but when you did the second one, oh my God, it was embarrassing
The
for
only
everyone.
way you could have his wife in the movie was make her a ghost. And it's like, what?
And yeah, I know you promised your wife could be in every movie. I would do the same thing with these guys. I would get them in the movies, but there has to be a limit to where it's like, I can't do this because it looks stupid. And it did. It looked stupid. So I don't care what you people are thinking. I don't like these type of movies, okay? I get to choose on my show, okay? On our show. So, we're going to watch The House of Mystery from 1934. I was going to do The Raven, but I changed my mind. I was going to do Voyage to Prehistoric Planet or something like that, and I wasn't changed my mind on that because that was a long one. I thought we'd go short because this is a very short movie. So watch the first section, and then Patty will come back. We have more interesting things to talk about other than Rob Zombie and his bad movie choices. Okay, so we'll come back and watch this first. Everything's like 15 minutes long, so it's not very long. So here we go. Okay, you didn't watch the first part of House of Mystery, and we're back with Patty. Do you got some morbid, terribly horrible things to say about the cast?
Nah.
Patty always finds somebody. They hung themselves with a shoestring in the yeah, something.
I like things that people don't normally know and things that are odd.
Can it be happy things that people don't normally know?
That's not coming up.
We want happy things.
That's boring. All right, so Verna Hilly played Ella Browning, which is the pretty blonde girl. Her mother, against Ella's wishes, or Verna, her real name, against her wishes, submitted her picture for a national competition to win a part on the movie Island of Lost Souls. She didn't want her mom doing it. Well, her mom did it anyway. She lost the competition, but they actually offered her another job, and she thought she'd do it, and she ended up becoming an actress.
Down that road.
When she did, a few years later, she got Bell's palsy, and when she got that, Paramount dropped her. If you know anything about Bell's palsy, it looks like one side of your face is like
you had a heart
paralyzed
attack.
almost.
Like you had a heart attack.
She did come back from that, because you can. And so she just went to another studio, and Paramount lost her because of that. They were too worried about what she looked like. Shanda, the dancer girl, is that how you'd call her?
Joycelina or whatever.
For this movie, she was known as Leia Joy. But actually, what you told me was the opposite. Her real name was Joyzelle Joyner, and she went by Leia Joy for the movie. You had it turned around.
No,
that's what you said.
No,
You said she changed her name to Joyzelle.
It said on Wikipedia, right before the movie was released, she changed it to that one single...
Joyzelle?
Yeah, that's what Wikipedia
Well, what
says.
I looked at said just the opposite.
So if you look it up,
yeah.
let us know.
She was
Are we keeping
married.
you awake?
No, I'm listening.
You look tired.
I am tired, but I'm just listening.
And her husband were estranged because he couldn't handle her being an actress. Didn't like it, obviously.
Kissing people?
Not even that, because she mainly danced. That's what she did.
Yeah, she was like a exotic dancer.
Yeah.
Somebody accidentally wrote on your card on the back.
I did. My pen ran out, so I had to
I was
get
going to say,
another.
you can read that, so
Yeah.
we got to find the culprit.
But
back
they
of
were
it,
having
yeah.
an argument, and he fired 2 shots through a bedroom door and shot her in the arm. And her brother just happened to be there and restrained the guy, or he was going to kill her.
Nobody tried to kill him, though?
Yeah,
I mean,
because-
come on.
No. But she had many, many roles, but they were uncredited because all she did was the dancing.
In this movie, they didn't credit, especially back in the day, they didn't credit a lot of people. They didn't credit the guy that played the ape.
True.
It's like, come on.
And then we have Gabby Hayes, who played David Fells. If you're a little older, you might recognize the name of Gabby Hayes. He was known for being in Westerns. He was the old guy that had the big bushy white hair, big full beard, talked with a real Southern accent. And he actually coined terms like, "you're darn tootin'." He did. "Dadgummit," and "young whippersnapper."
Oh, my God.
Those were terms that he coined, and they used them in all of his Westerns.
Oh,
He was actually in 174 Westerns.
Jeez.
Yeah. And he always played the same type of character. Yeah. Fritzy Ridgway played Stella Walker. When she was younger, she was actually a trick horse rider, which I thought was kind of cool.
On that road, too.
In 1928, she bought a hotel and she managed it for the rest of her life. Even though she acted, she kept that hotel and managed it, and she ended up living there after her acting.
Who was the bellboy there?
Don't know.
Oh.
Dale Fuller played Mrs. Geraldine Carfax, the older woman
That was
kind
always
of
having
nasty.
issues all the time.
Yeah, she
So
was
picture them
nasty
older.
with her husband.
There we go.
Please. When she was younger, she actually played. They had her playing old men and boy roles because she was small and boyish. She wasn't small and boyish in this movie, but yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it. We got these segments all like.
Don't say we.
I was gonna say we.
We ain't got nothing next.
You.
Stuff.
No, I'm saying we got more stuff than what we. Yeah. Okay. We'll do. We got that. We have only showed segment 1, right?
Correct.
Okay. Go ahead and watch segment 2, and we're going to try to jam things in together. Okay, this is House of Mystery, and I thought since we're doing House of Mystery, Scooby-Doo is always involved with mysteries and stuff, and I have the game of Scooby-Doo. These steps go with it, but I'm not gonna put them on there because
They'll fall?
Yeah, they'll fall. I have the game of Scooby-Doo that shows like a haunted house. You can see it there. Their characters are standing there in the front. They're just balanced. So, I mean, this does do certain things, and you can play this game. This game has never been played. I put it together and put it on a shelf, and it's been sitting there ever since for years. I do know this does this.
Oh, and everything moves.
Yeah. Okay. And
Yeah, that opens.
yeah, that opens, and there's a
That does something. I know this does something too.
It lifts up.
yeah, and you just knocked over. And,
Fred.
Yeah, I assume you don't want to be in the trap there, but basically, yeah, this was pretty dusty because, like I said, I've had it on a shelf for years, and Fred keeps falling over. But
Fred's drunk.
Yeah, so I wanted to show everybody this House of Mystery and the fact that we've always been associated. This house has always been associated with Halloween and weirdness that's going on in this house, and we for years we had a hearse setting in our driveway for years, so that didn't help the whole feeling of this house being weird and scary and everything, because people would drive by and we had a Cadillac hearse, white Cadillac hearse sitting in the driveway for I don't know how many years, because we used it in our Halloween thing, but people were a little scared of it and bothered by it. Some people were not at all. They would, and it was used for other things and stuff like that, but it just helped the whole feeling of this house was haunted. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I might have where I was working out in the front corner behind the fenced area, and there was a couple walking down the sidewalk, and the guy says to the girl, "That's one house I would like to go into and just look around," And our house,
Not that cool.
our house looks very normal. It doesn't look haunted or anything. Now that it's been totally redone, it even looks way less haunted because it's all cleaned up and everything's in its place. We do have display windows, but as far as looking haunted,
And going through the rest of the house, you'd be disappointed.
yeah, it doesn't look haunted. Do we have a lot of crap that's weird sometimes? Yeah, we do, more than the average person. Now, she lived in a murder house. She actually lived in a murder house, and that's the house she was able to buy that house because everybody else was not wanting to buy that house because it was a murder house. Just like on The Ghost of Mr. Chicken.
I never felt uncomfortable in that house.
No,
though,
somebody was murdered in her house.
Brutally murdered.
Yes, stabbed in her house, and
they actually caught the person after she
way
moved
after
in.
It was the day we were supposed to move in.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
extradited from Africa. The kid lived down the street and murdered her, and then
They had a full-on brawl in that living room, I
Yeah.
was told.
And they
fought
had to go
back.
in there and clean up. And I think Deza was told that like 10 other people looked at that house first,
said
but when they
no.
found out that was a murder house, they all. Deza didn't reject it. She just went right in there and.
James didn't care. James was like, "You good?" And I said, "Yeah."
And
Well,
although-
but you didn't tell Dar.
Didn't tell
Even
Dar.
though Dar grew up and got mad and was like, "Why didn't you tell
Yeah,
me?"
it's like we didn't want to think that it was haunted or anything. But as far murder's one thing. I guess it throws a different thing. But as far as people dying in their houses a lot, that happens a lot.
does happen.
It happens.
And we
a
took
lot.
care of the house, so that's how I looked at
Yeah,
it. We were taking
and she
care
was
of
taking
it
care of the house too, and then they too did too.
So.
But yeah, it wasn't spooky or anything. That house just wasn't spooky. It's a shame that she got killed and stuff like that, but it wasn't.
Now,
it wasn't.
now, when I would clean the shower and pull her hair out when we first got there,
Yeah, that was a little weird.
I was a little creepy. I didn't like that. That was weird.
Okay, so we have to show section 3, right?
Section.
Section
Section.
3. Is that right? Am I getting
Yes.
into my? Okay, watch section 3, and then we will come back because Scooby snacks are waiting, and she's probably hungry. Okay, here we go. Okay, since we're on the Scooby-Doo kick, I thought it would be good to show a couple of, Scooby-Doo Pillsbury cookies. I do have this package. I think I got this at Target when you worked at
The
Target. years ago.
Target.
Yeah, that'll be out of business probably within 5 years. So if you want to do some shopping, head on down to Target.
They have good stuff. It's just really overpriced.
It's high priced, and they went so woke that it's made a lot of people.
They're trying to
uncomfortable.
backtrack,
Yeah,
and I don't think
yeah,
it's working.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They dug themselves a hole. Now they can't get out of it. But Scooby Doo, I think I got this there. We shop at Walmart all the time, and Walmart a lot of times just doesn't have. For that being such a big store, they just don't carry certain things.
We're starting to do Myers.
Yeah, I
starting to
see
like
you go to
Myers,
Myers.
yeah.
Myers is a little high priced on a lot of items.
I think it's just because we hate the
I hate
clientele
Walmart.
at Walmart
Yeah,
that
just-
we're kind of willing
yeah,
to pay a
it's-
little bit more.
It's like you can just feel the germs when you walk in there. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's not wrong.
And we got the Scooby Doo Cheez-It box. I collected that too, just because it was Scooby Doo. Dar loves Cheez-Its.
Oh my god.
He still
loves-
does.
Oh, that's-
He goes through boxes of Cheez-Its, and I like Cheez-Its.
He just sits on his
I
bed.
like the
and-
Cheez-Its that's got the extra bold flavor. Once they have that.
I like the extra mold
Yeah.
flavor.
Well, when you eat regular Cheez-Its, you like them, but when you try the ones with a stronger flavor to it, and then you go back to it's like, oh, these are kind of dull. You want to eat the ones that have the bold flavor to it. Yeah, and these of course had different little faces and stuff on it. But we liked the Scooby-Doo movies, didn't we? I did.
The live action.
The real
I
Dar
thought
liked
they were
them.
okay.
What? She don't mean that.
We had to watch the cartoons so.
Oh, I'm not a big cartoon fan.
I'm
of
not
Scooby-Doo.
either, but I just
But
got
the
used to
movies,
that.
the movies were good. I liked the monsters and stuff. One monster that I always threatened to make, and I never did with our thing, I was going to make Miner 49er. I really wanted to make that. Not that was one of the coolest monsters of Scooby-Doo, but I wanted to make Miner 49er, and I never did. And it's haunting me to this day. Because I wanted to make it for that. Yeah, I did. I did.
know.
And I'm sure you guys have your favorite monsters.
From Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah, well.
I liked the Hex Girls, the band. I actually said one. You know who I'm talking about. One was a redhead, one was blonde, one had black hair, and they were
Yeah.
in multiple shows.
Yeah.
But you're talking
cartoon.
about the cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't remember
I
that
actually
name.
had somebody tell me I looked like a Hex Girl once, and I took that as such a big compliment. I was like, "Thank you."
Sure, this is the word hex, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Dar also liked these.
Oh my god, we had to get those.
Scooby
Oh,
snacks.
those things
Scooby
all the
snacks.
time.
I bought these today. These are fresh off the truck. Fresh off the Scooby-Doo truck. The van.
There's. Oh, shoot.
What?
But
Carbohydrates.
back when Dar used to be in elementary
I
school,
love carbs.
he liked to get Scooby snacks. And back in those days, early on, you could only get them in the little packets, okay? And we couldn't always find that. We had to go
I
around
opened
town.
that so smooth, by the way.
Good. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not really special. But anything. But we had to go around town trying to find Scooby snacks for Dar to take to school, and they're nothing but dog bone with cinnamon. So
I'm not even a cinnamon person, but I like.
Oh, these are smaller than they used to be.
I think they're about the same size.
These look kind of small.
Yeah.
But
She's right.
anyway, they come in box form now. We there are so many things we used to have to hunt around
That is
town
a
for
rock.
Dar to forget to
Don't get him milk.
to get Dar because he had to
drink
have that
milk
certain
anymore.
item, and we had to travel
What?
all around the stores.
I can't.
She don't drink milk
No,
anymore.
she quit drinking milk.
Why?
Weird,
When
huh?
I started losing weight and I didn't drink milk, I can't stand to taste milk anymore.
I don't think we
Yeah.
can be friends.
So
Sorry.
did we? Was that the third section we just showed? Okay.
Mhm.
Why don't we? Why don't we show you the last section here, and then we will come back and show you one more thing before we wrap up the
If
show.
you try to take these, I'll fight you.
I don't really care for those.
Can I take 'em
really
home?
don't care for them. Yeah, you can take them home.
I'll take this. I don't need the box.
No, I don't need the box. It's not nothing special. You take the box and all. She gets to take that home as a parting gift. Yeah, and Dar might want to eat those. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if Dar likes Scooby snacks anymore.
Well,
really,
I'm not gonna offer it. He bought two.
family size.
No, he bought 2 things of Chips Ahoy cookies, and we already had one at home. We had 3 boxes of Chips Ahoy. Dar finished one package already.
I like
but
the softer ones, but I don't really like the crunchy Chips Ahoy too much.
These are the crunchy.
I've gotten. I think I have some Halloween Chips Ahoy, but yeah.
Or Dad. Dar has a big bag of popcorn that he gets from Myers.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll let you see the last section of the movie, and then we'll come back and talk about one more thing. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, you just watched the whole movie, and it's just an excuse for us to be here. You don't even really have to watch it. Okay, many months ago, I was so excited to get this scary movie popcorn, okay? First of all, I thought it had some flavoring to it, like a garlic flavor or whatever the case may be. It does not. This is just graveyard black popcorn kernels with the green bag, okay? And my nose is running. And
Better catch it.
bloody red popcorn kernels, okay? Now, these cost $10 a piece.
God, you're stupid.
Okay, there wasn't much popcorn in these.
I mean, God, you're stupid.
Yeah. So I paid like $20 for these 2 bags of little bit of popcorn in it, okay? Now, this
I just want them to go flying everywhere.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
kind of the goal.
this is the red, what is considered the red popcorn, the bloody red, okay? Okay, that's an example of that. And then we're going to show you the black kernels, which is the graveyard black. See, she's having trouble.
I got one corner off. Why want the other?
Okay, and these are the black kernels. They actually, if you look at them really close, they look more purple than they do black. I do like the black. I can't think of the name of the black kind I'd always get at Martin's. It has a real odd taste to it, but sometimes it tastes like dirt. It does.
I want a bag of those.
Yeah, it's like you're eating popcorn, and then suddenly it's like, am I eating dirt?
I don't know what dirt tastes like.
Eat some black popcorn for a while, and you'll know.
You'll find out.
But anyway, that's what we got going. Okay, so keeping in mind, these aren't special flavored. One's bloody red, one's graveyard black, okay? Now, I popped up a sample of each. This is the red, and this is the black, okay? Red and black.
Do you see a
Do you-
difference? You
There-
don't.
No, if you look at this, the red closely, this looks more, if you had to guess, you'd say, well, this is the black, and this is the red, due to the inside shucks, that you see, the coloration of it. You would say that this would be the darker, and this would be the red. And it's not. The dark, the black kernels actually have a lighter inside than the red does.
Do they taste the same?
According to her, they taste the same.
I think so.
But
What about you?
this is, I haven't tasted it. This is the red. I don't know if I'm holding this in the right spot. It's the red. Smells good. But,
Needs butter.
yeah, it does definitely need butter. But, yeah, that was the red. And, you've seen it
Exactly.
close up. And this is the black. And it just doesn't really. The taste, there is no taste difference from what I understand. Okay, and there's very, very tiny different as far as how it looks. So it doesn't taste different. It really doesn't look different.
But it costs more.
And it costs a whole lot more.
We paid $10 for the package. Is
each
what
package.
It is.
What you paid for is the excitement of having bloody red and graveyard black. But other than the bags, you aren't getting anything. You aren't getting anything. So I don't recommend that you. I can't remember the name of the. Oh yeah, Del Cove Spices. Okay. I wouldn't recommend this simply because there is no flavor to it. There's very little looks different about it. Am I keeping the bags? Yeah, I did cut them from the bottom.
Well, for $10 a piece, I'd keep the bags too.
I cut it from the bottom and took the popcorn out of the bottom so I didn't have to do the tab at the top and rip it so it looks like it's intact. But those are the bags that basically I paid $10 a piece for the bags. And the popcorn is very blasé and very...
Needs butter.
It needs butter real bad and salt but it doesn't have any distinguishing look to it at all. It's for being black and red. The kernels by themselves look a little bit different, but when it pops up, it just doesn't do anything. I was originally going to film popping it, but it's like, you don't want to see that. So yeah, it's basically boring. But anyway, I've been waiting to make that for months. I bought this, in August or something. And I was so excited about it. Well, I finally got around to doing it for a show, and it's very disappointing. And it costs so much. $20 for probably $1 worth of popcorn. I'm probably being hasty on that too. But yeah, it wasn't worth it. It really wasn't worth it. So do not buy the scary popcorn. It is not scary at all. Scary how dumb I was to buy it because it just did not live up to its name. Very disappointing, very disappointing. So that's our show. We got Scooby Snacks and we got bad popcorn. And this is a show that we're doing on Saturday. We just did the Thursday New Year's show, so there's only been one gap in between two shows. But they're going, like I said, they're going to the Bridal Expo tomorrow. She just registered for, so they will, email and stuff?
I think email, name, date of your wedding.
Yeah,
blah,
they're
blah,
gonna.
blah.
So in other words, they're gonna pester her for the rest of her life. And the thing is with her, who knows? She might need it again later. Later. Again. We just don't know. So it might be. They might have hit a jackpot here. I don't know. So yeah. But if she keeps eating the Scooby Snacks, she will be so fat that nobody will want to.
There's some fun.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to see some doozies tomorrow.
Oh,
mostly the models, if they're modeling any of the. Yeah. So
I saw I saw a thing online, midget wedding dresses.
For those of you who are midgets,
they had a couple of midgets in wedding dresses, and it wasn't a joke. It was they're
going to be there. Oh. Going to have midget
midgets get married too, and I'm sure they do have a hard time.
And then they wrestle.
Midget wrestling. All midgets wrestle.
Oh, you have to if you're a midget. You're just missing a golden opportunity. Golden opportunity if you're a midget not wrestling. Yeah. So, okay. We'll let you go. Let's see. We got to eat. She's going to take a nap because she went to work. She went to work. Today is Saturday. She went to work. She wasn't supposed to. She wasn't supposed to, and she went to work. And so, yeah. So we're not doing our Sunday show tomorrow. I'll be posting this tomorrow on Sunday instead of doing the show and posting it on Monday. I don't know how good this show was. Sometimes I can't tell. I just can't tell. I thought the show that we did on New Year's was terrible. And then we watched and it's like, I guess that's not too terrible.
Yeah, because I'm hilarious.
Yeah, I think we were more... You seem too tired today. You're not really... You're not loud. You're not loud and stuff like that today, so you're a little tired, I think. So anyway, we showed you the Scooby-Doo house, the popcorn, Scooby.
And I'm not as long as I have food.
Yeah. So if we want to keep her quiet, just feed her. Feed her
like a dog. Here you go.
Yeah, I just fed her dogs a bunch of stuff and.
Sit.
Giving the Giving
Play
the dog a bone.
Boom. I probably would have been like,
Yeah, Zeke would have took it. He would have
Yeah.
took it. Okay, so we'll see you next time. At this time, I do not know what movie we're doing, so I can't even
Don't
pretend
even
like
say
I
it
know.
anyway, because you change
I
your
have
mind
I have
a
so
million
many.
times.
I have so many edited. Well, I think of showing a movie, and then I have to think, what can I show with that movie that somehow is connected, like I did with this show, Mystery House. That's why I did the Scooby-Doo thing, and then we went off on the Scooby-Doo things. Now, I've got a couple of Halloween cheeses over there that I'm just dying to incorporate into the show, so maybe next time you'll see that.
Did you say cheeses?
That's right. Cheese shell, I should say. Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I do.
there was cheese in them shells, so yeah, we'll hopefully get that on the next show. Then very exciting, very exciting. And yeah, so we'll talk about that on the next show, but I don't know what the next show is going to be. So she can tell us in the next show of the exploits of the
Expo.
yeah, the expo, the bridal expo tomorrow. She can tell us all this exciting things and all the midget wrestling that she's seen at the expo. Okay. So we'll let you go, and since these guys cannot intro us,
I'm eating.
It's like it's I got to do everything.
Just do it.
I got to do everything, and I don't have a hole in my pants either. So from having no payment.
Oh.
So,
We all looked down. Actually, Dark did have a hole in his pants.
Oh my!
And he went and bought new pants last night,
Yeah.
so Menards is giving him enough pay money.
Pay money to buy himself his own pants. Okay.
Even though he had to call me and ask what size he wore. He forgot.
Yeah, I guess.
But then he had to try them on, and he went down a size, which I was going to tell him.
He's bodybuilding and he's trying to be.
He was
more,
a 38, 32. He ended up buying a 36, 32. And I was going to tell him that, but yeah, he doesn't even know his own pant size. 20 years old.
Trying to keep the extra weight off, but you can't lift as much. You really can't. You can't lift as much when you lose weight. So, but he's trying to look more muscular and not heavy.
He's just cutting.
Yeah, but he's been doing it for a long time. So, okay, we'll let you go, and we'll see you next time on Spook Show Gravy Creature Features. And I don't know what you're gonna see. Jessica, did you watch Zorro the Gay Blade last night? I think you did, didn't you? I watched some after she went to bed, so hopefully you got reinvigorated with Zorro the Gay Blade. You've seen it, haven't you? Zorro the Gay Blade?
Don't ask me stupid questions. Of course I've seen. I lived here. Hello.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Sometimes you haven't seen House of a Thousand Corpses, and that and Zorro the Gay Blade.
That is something
they're
you would
almost
not have allowed me
They're
to
almost
watch.
they're almost exactly the same. I thought Rob
Okay,
Zombie.
you have already ended this show.
I did.
Bye.
Now I'm gonna have to do it again. See you next time on Spook Show Gravy Creature Features. Now you can wave. Everybody gonna wave? Okay, I'll wave too.
What's this? That's not what
Double waving. I ain't doing that single waving stuff.
Just like when Dad was going like this when he was.
What was I doing that for?
You were doing something stupid.
We're out.
We're
You-
not. We're not.
You
out.
were doing something stupid, and I was making fun of you over here, and we were laughing
Oh,
at you.
okay. All right. See you next time.
Bye.